Okay, so Latoya, we know, that she's 17.
Yep.
She has a lot going on. She's pregnant again. She has a 3-year-old with Down syndrome. So her mom has all the alcohol problems and is abusive.
Sounds like she was referred by the alternative school.
Yeah, her teacher. Right there. The suggested she do it, and she wanted to. It sounds like.
That's a definite strength.
Yeah. So basically, I'll just start with kind of the intro and ask the miracle question and the exceptions and scaling.
Okay.
And then we'll break. She'll step out.
Okay.
We'll take that break and kind of figure out what we want to do for the intervention message.
Okay.
And then come back.
All right. Sounds
and then if you just want to be the one that kind of pays attention to timing so we don't spend too much time.
You want just like a 5-minute warning, or do you want a little longer than that?
5 minutes should be good. And... Hi, Latoya. I'm Beth.
Hi, Beth.
Hi, it's very nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in this morning. So yeah, I'm just glad that you came in, and I'm excited to get to know you. So, what's been going on?
Well, my teacher said that I should come up here. She said it'd be a good idea for me to come talk to somebody.
Okay, well, that's awesome. So you're in school?
Yeah, I go to a different school now. It's not the same school that I was going to.
Okay. What year are you at school?
I'm in junior high, I'm in an alternative, not junior high, I'm a junior, I think. I don't know, I'm in an alternative school. So I was getting behind, I wasn't passing, so they thought that maybe if I did this alternative school, I could actually catch up and kind of graduate.
Okay. Nice. That sounds pretty good. Well, before we get into too much, I want to let you know that anything that you share with me is confidential. So that means I'm not going to share anything with anybody else unless you share something about hurting yourself or somebody hurting you or wanting to hurt somebody else. So does that sound okay?
Yeah, that sounds okay, as long as I guess you don't really say nothing to my mom. Does my mom have to know anything?
She won't have to know anything unless, like I said, unless you say share anything about somebody hurting you or wanting to hurt somebody else. Or
my mom has hurt me before sometimes, but
okay. What do you mean by that?
I mean, she's hit me before. She gets drunk a lot and gets pretty angry. Well, she's not really hit me here lately, just kind of before in the past.
Okay. What would you say, what's bringing you in today?
Well, like I said, my teacher said it would be a good idea. I guess she's got some concerns about some stuff going on. I mean, I don't know. Okay. I guess, well, I am pregnant again. And when my mom has to find out about that, I know she's going to be really mad.
Yeah. So you're worried about your mom finding out that you're pregnant again and how she's going to react to that?
Yeah. This will be my second baby. My first baby stays at my grandma's, but she don't get along with my grandma too well. So.
Your mom doesn't get along with your grandma?
My mom doesn't get along with my kid.
Oh, okay.
She can be kind of mean to my little girl.
Gotcha.
My little girl has special needs. She has Down syndrome. My mom doesn't have a lot of patience, so she stays with my grandma.
Oh, okay. Do you get to see your daughter a lot, or?
Sometimes, more maybe on weekends. Sometimes it just kind of depends on what's going on.
Okay. So you'd say kind of your biggest thing right now is just having to share with your mom that you're pregnant again? Or is there anything else that's kind of troubling you today?
I guess the school. She gets drinking. She gets mad. She gets mad at me a lot.
Yeah.
Don't live in the best neighborhood. I want to be like my mom, be on welfare for the rest of my life.
Sure.
Don't really. I kind of like my new school. I kind of don't, but I guess it's a little better because my teacher, she actually cares. I mean, she actually wants to help me, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask you a question. Suppose that after you leave our session and tonight you're asleep, a miracle occurs. We're all
A miracle.
Yes. So
Okay.
all those things that you kind of shared with me, those problems that brought you here today, are all solved. But you don't know that the miracles happened. So you were sleeping. So you wake up. What are some of the things that you're going to notice that would be different and tell you that a miracle had happened?
Well, I'd live in a nice house. I'd live in a nice neighborhood. I wouldn't have to worry about somebody trying to hurt me or get shot at. I guess I'd be graduated. I'd probably have my daughter with me. I actually feel like I can have her with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about your relationship with your mom? Do you think she would be mad at you, or what would be different with your mom?
I don't know. I kind of have some. I don't know. I'm not sure if I really. I'm not even sure if I really want my mom there, to be honest.
Okay.
I mean, right now I kind of have to be with her because I'm not 18. I ain't got nowhere else to go. I don't have any money, but
Yeah.
so I'm kind of just stuck at the moment, really.
Yeah. But if this miracle happened, you'd have your daughter with you. You'd feel better. You'd be graduating.
And have a job.
Okay.
Not have to worry about somebody hurting me or my mom being mad all the time.
Okay. Is there anything else that would be different, or?
I mean, if that could happen, I think that would be a miracle in itself.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Can you think of any times, maybe just even one little part of that miracle has happened?
What do you mean?
Like anything that, like any time in the past that you've seen something different. So some part of that miracle that you shared has been happening maybe for a little bit, or like maybe a time that you were with your daughter, or that you were feeling, your mom wasn't mad at you, or.
Well, when my mom went to jail and I had to stay at my grandma's, and I was able to be around my daughter a little bit more, and I felt a little safer. My grandma's a lot nicer person than what my mom is. So when I was with her, I felt I guess kind of safe. I could spend time with my daughter.
Okay. So you were getting to stay with your grandma and be around your daughter that whole time.
Yeah.
While your mom was in jail.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that you can think of? Any other times that you felt that things were better?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when I'm at school, I mean, it's a smaller school, and there's a lot of other people there that kind of got some of the same issues going on. And my teacher, I guess she's actually somebody who tries to help people. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I guess it's kind of nice not having to be at home.
Okay. So being able to have that time at school where you're kind of away from home and
Yeah.
what's going on at home. Okay. What would you say? This might be kind of a weird question. This might be kind of a weird question, but I want you to think about on a scale of 1 to 10. Some of these questions might be a little bit hard too. 1 being where the problems that brought you here today are at their worst. And then a 10 is where they're solved enough and you feel like you don't need to be here anymore. Where would you say you are right now?
Right now, you said 1 was the worst.
Yeah.
I guess maybe a 3.
Okay. Well, that's kind of low, but what do you think you could do, or what needs to happen for you to be able to say that maybe you're a 3.5 or a 4?
3.5,
But just
4.
a little bit. What would need to happen?
And well, I guess that's kind of hard to think about.
Yeah, like I said, it is kind of a tough question to think.
I don't know.
Okay, and that's okay at this point. I mean, we're just kind of obviously just starting to get to know each other and thinking about what's going on. So that's something that we can continue to talk about and see if we can figure out how we can help you to move up, to feel a little bit more confident that things are getting solved. How about, it's another scaling question.
Okay.
If you had to say kind of how willing you are to work on solving your problems, if a 1 where you're not really willing to do much, and a 10 being you're willing to do almost anything, how willing would you say you are to work to try to solve these problems?
I'll say about 10. 10's, like you said, is the most willing, right?
Yep. Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. It's really good that that you're coming here and you want to work through these and figure stuff out. So
Yeah.
that's something that we can definitely work with. How about how confident you're feeling? If 1 was that you have very little confidence that you'll be able to solve these problems, and 10 being that you have all the confidence in the world, where would you put yourself right now?
Yeah, I guess about 5, because I mean I can work on me. I can try to do what's good for me, but I can't control my mom.
Sure. So you would say kind of that more of it's with your mom that would make you more confident.
Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna change her. She already don't like social workers. We've had people in the home, and she's never gonna change.
Yeah. But I think that's important that you realize that you can't change her, that it's kind of you that you can focus on, which is really awesome. So, let me see what else. Is there anything else that you feel is important that I know, kind of about what's going on, or?
No. Not.
You shared a little bit about school and that you have a teacher that's
Yeah.
kind of recommended you come in, and You said it was weird that she cared. What do you mean by that?
I'm just not used to people caring. Like nobody at my old school. I mean, I don't even think they wanted me there. They, kind of like, I think they kind of kicked me out, got rid of me, so they didn't have to deal with me. My mom ain't never cared. My dad ain't never cared. I think he might be in prison right now. I don't know. My grandma, she kind of cares a little bit, but she's old and she has to be careful because my mom get pretty mean with her. I mean, that's about all I got. So I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, it's different. You haven't experienced that from anybody else. That makes sense. That it kind of feels a little weird to have somebody paying attention to you.
Yeah. Well, she says she cares, but I ain't never met nobody that cared before. So
Sounds like you believe that she really does. That you came here today.
that's true. It's a good point.
So, Latoya, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and you'll get a chance to kind of, you can step out, get a snack, do anything, check your emails on your phone, whatever you need to do. Just sit, and I'm going to talk to my team and just kind of what you shared with us today and figure out kind of next steps and
Okay.
how things are going to work as we go and continue meeting together. So before we do that, is there any questions that you have for me or any other things you want to share with me?
Well, you said you promised that you wasn't going to tell my mom that I was here.
That's right.
Okay.
Mom won't know anything unless, like I said, unless you share anything about being hurt or other people hurting you or that you're going to hurt yourself. We obviously want you to be feeling safe and comfortable when you meet with us. So
Okay.
keep you safe too. So if there's anything that is concerning, we will have to share that.
So I guess what might be an example, something you'd have to share with her.
Not necessarily share it with her.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, if there was something about you hurting yourself or maybe based on things that she's doing, I think that might be something that we would have to share with her, that you were wanting to hurt yourself or
Okay.
that kind of thing. But
Okay. Well, no, I can't think of any other questions. So I guess thank you for not having to share with her, or else I probably won't come back.
yeah, no, we want you to feel comfortable and like you can trust us. And I mean, we care too and want to see and be able to help you the best that we can and work with you to be able to figure some stuff out. So.
Okay.
So we'll just take a little break and then we'll come back and go from there. All right. Okay. So that's what she shared in that.
Yeah, she did really good sharing a lot of, she seems to have a lot of insight and
Yeah. I kind of already gave her some of the strengths that I saw in her, that she was willing to meet. And
So when she was talking about our problems, what did you think she identified more as like her main concern? I know she talked about several.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to get kind of one set thing that she felt like was the problem. And then her miracle was kind of like that she would just be in a better place. And
yeah, I thought it was interesting that she said she didn't know, when we were talking about the miracle, that she didn't know whether she would even include her mom.
Yeah.
But like when she talked about her problems, mom's reaction and mom's behavior were kind of in each of the problems she discussed.
That mom part was kind of the problem. And what would be different. But I think, yeah, I think she has that strength of wanting to change. She gave herself a 10.
Yeah, that was impressive. I
Yeah.
thought it was interesting that when you were talking about scaling that she couldn't identify any one thing. And I wonder if that doesn't relate again to the problem being more with mom and her
Yeah,
relationship
there
with
wasn't a lot that she could come up with. Yeah.
mom.
I almost feel like it might be because there wasn't a lot. I'm trying to think of like what she should have her do next. Whether she should be looking for a thing when times are different, or if they just want to try to get more information.
So maybe the next time she comes back, we can just continue to gather more information and maybe try to move her toward figuring out what that next step would be.
Yeah, like more of a clear, maybe focusing in on one problem.
Mm-hmm.
To have her be on the lookout for those exceptions.
Yeah, you did really good with kind of pinpointing a couple of exceptions. But again, like I said, it just really seemed like mom played a huge part in pretty much everything. Because even when she was talking about exceptions, mom wasn't there for either of them. It was I'm at school away from home or I'm at grandma's away from home.
Right. Yeah.
I thought that was interesting. What are you thinking as far as your intervention message? What kind of direction do you think you would want to take?
Yeah, I think that like I said, I feel like I don't want to give her anything to look for because it seems like the things that she identified as the exceptions were when mom's not there.
Absolutely. Yeah, I definitely think
Probably not going to be away from mom.
Yeah.
I
definitely think bringing her back and just gathering more info, like I said, and trying to see what we can do to move her toward.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be the best to just have a week and have her come back.
Yeah. Do you think
it's just to look for things or do anything? Because she was kind of also she seemed a little hesitant about wanting to come back and wanting to be there. So.
Yeah, I think she was like she felt like she should come here because of the teacher, but I think toward the end it seemed like she kind of seemed to trust you a little bit more and was a little more open toward the end.
I wanted to make sure that nothing was going to get to her mom. Like, I mean, again, it was like her mom was always coming up with kind of that. So there's definitely more I want to explore there.
Yeah.
So I think I'll probably just, praise her for coming because obviously that's there's a challenge for her to come in and her desire to want to work on solving these problems. I think
absolutely, she's very motivated. That's something we can definitely use to help her.
Yeah. And then her desire for I think her motherly like wanting to be with her daughter and that sort of thing. I think that's that she has that desire to be a different person than how her mom was with her mom. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we ready to bring her back?
Yeah, I think so. All right. Thanks for coming back in, Latoya. So I had a chance to talk with my team. And I know I'm really glad that you came in today. I know that was probably a little bit hard for you to want to come in and see what was going to happen. So I appreciate you being willing to come in and meet with us. That's not always easy to do, and to admit that you have a lot going on, because there is a lot going on that you shared. I also think that you showed a lot. You gave yourself a 10 on that scale of being willing to work. So that's really awesome that you're motivated to see some change.
So I can't let this be my life. I can't let this be the way it's going to be for my kids.
Yeah, I know. And I think that's a strength too, that you want to see things different for your kids, that you really care about them and wanting to make things different now when they're young. So, like I said, I appreciate you coming in. I know that was hard, having to share all that stuff. I think that we're just gonna we kind of want to gather more information. So between now and next time, I don't want you to feel like you have to do anything. So we just like to meet with you again next week, if that's okay with you, to be able to continue to kind of work through and get some more information on what's going on and see where we can go from there.
Okay.
Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, I think so. I think that sounds good.
All right. Well, again, thank you for coming in and meeting with me today, and I look forward to meeting with you again next week.
Okay. Thank you. It was good to meet you.